Oh boy, am I tired. Those eggs sure are heavier than they look.
Huh, I'm just so hungry after a shift. I tell ya, I could eat the balls off a low-flying cliff racer.
Fin Delane, even by your low standards, that's disgusting.
Low in stature, low in morals, that's me.
Look, if you're so hungry, just shuck a scrib shell, crush the flesh into jelly. It's not like we're short on the little fellas.
Now, you know I could never get used to it. I know these Dunmer love it, but it's not for me.
Let me guess, too sour for you?
It's the texture. It's so gloopy, like swallowing cold snot. Oof, makes me shiver just thinking about it.
Gods, you're putting me off it now. Look, okay, if you don't eat it, you might as well sell it. Make a little gold for yourself on the side.
Who wants to buy jelly? Is this another one of your dirty jokes?
Findelon, get your mind out of the sewer. You sell it to an alchemist like Nalcaria in town, and they mix it with dried rubrush to brew potions that cure poison.
I didn't know that. I wouldn't mind a little extra coin, I guess. It's not like we earn as much as the glass or ebony miners.
Yeah, but most of those mines are closer to Red Mountain. You'll throw your back out digging ebony with a pick, or ruin your lungs breathing in ash and blight storms. They don't call it hazard pay for nothing.
Okay, well, what about the Caldera mines, close to a good town far from the blight? And you get paid those sweet ebony wages.
Caldera? Forget about it. The guys running that operation, they're more crooked than a barrel of fish hooks. They just got slaves and convicts working there. So they pay nothing in wages and skim even more off the top. They're not looking for honest, hard-working guys like us.
All right, calm down. It was just a suggestion. I guess I'll just be an egg miner till I'm gray and bald.
Come on, my friend. We're the guys who feed this entire empire. One egg at a time. You know what my father used to say? No society is more than 3 meals away from revolution. Without us, the whole thing collapses.
Huh. When you put it like that, you could say we're the 2 most important guys in all of Morrowind.
That's the spirit.
Yes, stranger? I'm a miner in the Shulk egg mine, but I'm getting some fresh air.
I'm a miner in the Shulk egg mine, but I'm just out here taking a break. What did I do to deserve this honor?
Well, this is a grand day. Greetings.
False incarnate. Hello. We hear that Councillor Sarethi has given you his support.
I am Brara Morvain, a councillor of House Redoran. Is there something I can do for you? I am Brara Morvain, a councillor of House Redoran. Is there something I can do for you? Athin Sarethi says he believes your story and believes you can be trusted. I still have my doubts, especially with these rumors that you are a spy for the Empire. But life cannot be lived without risks. I agree we need a Hortator, and I see no better candidate than you. So let the record show that Councillor Morvain confirms as Hortator of House Redoran. You have my vote as Hortator of House Redoran. Speak with the other counselors. Tell them you have earned my trust. You may have trouble convincing Bolvin Venom. He has done great things for House Redoran, but he can be a difficult man. He cannot honorably decline a challenge if you have the council's support, and if he were to die in an honorable duel, I and the other counselors would still support you. You should consult the recent edition of the Red Book of Great House Redoran. It lists the current Redoran counselors and their residences. My husband was a counselor of House Redoran. He died defending our manor from blighted monsters. I now hold his seat on the council. Have the other counselors...
I have not changed my mind about you, Outlander. I am Bolvin Venom, the Archmaster of the Great House Redoran. Check the rat in the pot, that's all I know. Vivail Teneran is the fine clothier here in Aldrune. She moved into temporary quarters in the Redoran Council Hall. There is no need to name a Hortator, and if there were such a need, I would not... Hortator is more a chief hero than a general. If you want to join House Redoran, speak with Naminda in the Redoran... Morvain Manor was overrun by Corpus Mon. Even if you get the counselors on your side, I will veto them. I would rather die than see House Redoran dishonored by an outlander. A Hortator is a war leader and champion chosen by a great house council. Why? Are you trying to manipulate me? Do you take me for a fool? Do you think I can be so easily won over? You are a fraud. Cunning for an outlander, but a complete fraud. No, you will never be Hortator. I will not permit it. Only the Redoran counselors can choose. Navam Varen runs the... That's none of your business, Outlander. You are in the Venom Manor, Outlander. What can I do for you this time, Outlander? I spoke with Athen Sarethi. I like what he told me about you. You get things done and show good judgment. Your story is crazy, but your story doesn't matter to me as long as you can do something about Dagoth and his servants. I'm making you my choice for Hortator of House Redoran. I agreed to make you Hortator. Speak with the other counselors. Show them the truth in your heart. You should consult the recent edition of the... If you want to join House Redoran, Hortator is more a chief hero than a general. The council's plan and approved strategy. It's a terrible system. Well...
Welcome to Aldrune. He is a kind and noble man. I swore an oath to serve him. Sometimes it is difficult. It is a great honor, one I struggle to live with every day. Is there something I can do for you?
I am Laren Ramaran, Lord of Westgash and a counselor of House Redoran. Who exactly are you? Athen Sarethi has spoken of your good judgment, and I trust him. I will vote for you as Hortator of House Redoran. You have my vote as Hortator of House Redoran, but the decision must be unanimous.
Hello. We hear that Councillor Sarethi has given you his support for the title of Hortator. She moved into temporary quarters in the Redoran Council Hall. Hello. Hello. We hear... have you! False Incarnate, agent of the Emperor. Hello. We hear that Councillor Seren... If you want to join House Redoran...
No words can describe what you see or what you think you see.
Where are you going? You must explain why you have come here, and quickly. No speeches or excuses. Use your words with care, for I am a counselor of House Redoran and a very busy man with many duties and responsibilities. I am not one to stand about idly while others chatter on and on about the most trivial of subjects. I have spoken with Athen Serethi. He believes your story and says you can be trusted. I have known Athen Serethi since he was a child, and I have absolute faith his judgment. Please accept my apologies for not seeking you out and accepting you at once. Forgive me also for believing these rumors about you being an Imperial spy. You have my vote. Minor Erebar hereby confirms you as Hortator of House Redoran. Tell the other counselors that I have given you my blessings. So you have the support of all the other counselors for the title of Redoran Hortator. You have played your tricks with the other counselors, but they will not work on me. This has gone far enough. If you are not a coward, as well as a fraud, I will put a stop to your ambitions at the arena in Vivek. I will meet you there, if you dare face me in a duel to the death.
Well, if you're looking for someone in particular in our... I have you! Welcome to Vivek. I'm Marusu Varan. Are you looking for services in Ingling half-trolls game rats won at the arena again? When will they learn to stop betting against him?
Welcome to Vivek.
Nerevarine?
I am Athens Serethi. I will give you my support as the Redarin Hortator. I will try to use my influence with the other counselors. You have slain Bolvin Venom, the rightful head of House Redarin. How can the people trust you now? Brara Morvain has given you her support for the title of Redarin Hortator. You have earned Garrus Lethry's support as Hortator of House Redarin. You have Hlaren Ramaran's vote for the title of Redarin Hortator. Minor Erebar has given you his support for the title of Redarin Hortator. The Council of House Redarin is in agreement. You are the Hortator of House Redarin. I hope you are as successful in persuading the rest of Morrowind to unite against Dagoth-Ur and his blighted hosts. On behalf of the House and Council, take the Ring of the Hortator, a token of your office. By this ring, others shall know you as our chosen champion. I also have a sealed package for you. I do not know what it contains, but I received it from a contact in the highest ranks of the temple. My guess is that it has something to do with the temple's position on your claim to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. And here is a copy of a recent public notice identifying you as an Imperial agent. I am satisfied of your sincerity, but I warn you that others may not be so understanding. Are you looking for me? If you want to build a stronghold, I must have a construction contract and a land deed. Baron Allen at the Hlalu Vaults in Vivek can provide you with the land deed, but you must speak with Duke Vadam Dren to get the construction contract. Do you have the proper papers? I can't build your stronghold without the proper papers. Only the Duke can issue construction contracts. All three great houses have been ignoring this rule recently, but I have been ordered to insist that all new stronghold have the proper papers.
A warm welcome to you.
I don't believe we've met. My name is Adreno Arethi. No, I don't believe we've met. My name is Adreno Arethi. I don't have any official title, but I handle House Hlalu's business here in Vivek. Yes, of course, I need a courier to deliver this sealed report. Take this sealed report to Baron Allen, the clerk of the Hlalu Treasury in Vivek. Like I said, deliver the sealed report to Baron Allen at the Hlalu Treasury. The Zainab camp is southwest of Voss in the Grasslands region. I will mark it on your map since it is easy to get lost in the Grazelands. It's not far from here. Just leave my house and go north. The treasury connects to the vaults, the prison, and the records office.
I've a great selection. Welcome to Vivek. I'm Bratharu Oran. Are you looking for services in the sacred city? Maybe I can help.
A warm welcome to
Vivek. Yes, this is the House Hlalu Treasury. The northeast door leads to the prisons. The southeast door leads to the Hlalu records. Go downstairs if you want to see Baron Allen or his assistant Tanisi Ladri in the Hlalu vaults.
Naravari, Patui, lies and the superstition. Why do you defy temple teachings? And worse yet, now we learn you are an agent of the Emperor and an outlaw. I warn you, just because I talk to you, don't think everyone will. Others reach for weapons when they see an outlaw and heretic.
Then pay with your blood, outlaw.
Three blessings, Sarah. A warm welcome to you.
Welcome to Vivek. I'm Galasa Uvain. Are you looking for services in the sacred city? Is there something I can do for you, Outlander? Welcome to Vivek. You can enter the treasury from the wasteworks. Is there something I can do for you, Outlander? Welcome to Vivek. I'm Valvosa Marion. Are you looking for services in the sacred city? Nerevarine, Tui, lies, and superstition.
I don't know.
Welcome to Vive. Why do you defy temple teachings? And worse yet, now we learn you are an agent of the Emperor and an outlaw. I warn you. Just because I talk to you, don't think everyone will. Others reach for weapons when they see an outlaw and heretic. Nerevarine, Tui, lies, and superstition. Why do you defy temple teachings? And worse yet, now we learn you are an agent of the Emperor and an outlaw. I warn you.
Welcome to Vivek. I'm Baron Allen. Are you looking for services in the
Others
Sacred
reach
City?
for weapons
Is that
when they
report
see
for
an
me?
outlaw and heretic.
Good, good. You can tell Adreno Arethi that you delivered it.
Come to you.
Nerevarine, Tui, lies, and superstition. Why do you defy temple teachings? And I have you!
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
How does the day go? Greetings, friend. What...
Hello. We hear that Councillor Sarethi has given you his support for the title of Hortator. This conflict between house policy and temple doc. Telfir is Devaithfir's tower. The only way to get there is to swim straight southwest from Sadrith Mora. Let me mark it on your map in case you get lost.
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
We have grown too complacent about the threat of Dagoth-Ur and Red Mountain. For ages, we've relied on the Tribunal to contain the menace. But Dagoth-Ur's power is waxing as the Tribunal's power is waning. Who can we turn to in these dark days?
By law, the Emperor should protect Vardenfell as a province of the Empire. But Uriel's septum is in ill health, and our spies hear rumors that his heirs are just doppelgangers placed in the household during Jagar Tharn's tenure as Imperial Battle Mage.
I don't care for rumors, Lalam. I need facts, and the facts are the Legion garrisons here are insufficient to protect our settlements, and there's no hope for reinforcements. We can't rely on the Empire to contain Dagoth-Ur.
What of Beryl Sala and the Ordinators, the Bouillant Armigers? Do we not have zealous soldiers of our own to defend the people, my Duke?
Too zealous, I fear. Beryl Sala seems more concerned with hunting down heretics within than the enemy without. And need I remind you, the last assault on Red Mountain by the Bouillant Armigers ended in defeat?
You do not, my Duke. In the past, our people have always relied on a charismatic leader to rally squabbling factions against a common foe.
I do what I can to be that leader, but my blood ties to House Lalu make such a thing difficult. House Redoran are furious over the Caldera mining charter. The Telvani would suspect some veiled motive on my part to weaken their influence on Vardenfell, and House Isindoril and Drez will not fight to protect territory they have no stake in.
Perhaps you should challenge Dagoth to single combat, my duke. I'm sure seats in the arena would be sold out in seconds.
Very amusing, Lalam. Are you auditioning to be my court jester?
Ah, a poor joke, my duke. I remain as ever your humble advisor in all such matters. I'm surprised to see you here again. Do you have some business for me? I am Lord Vedumdren, Duke of Ebonheart and Vardenfell. We have grown too complacent about the threat of Dagoth and Red Mountain. For ages we've relied on the tribunal to contain the menace. But Dagoth power is waxing as the tribunal's power is waning. The Legion garrisons here are insufficient to protect our settlements, and there's no hope for reinforcements. Our people have always relied on a charismatic leader to rally squabbling factions against a common foe. Perhaps you are that leader. Only time will tell. Yes, I know of your deeds, Nerevarine. I will grant you a construction contract. Here, take it as a token of my gratitude for all you have done for my people. I have issued you a construction contract. I am not going to issue you another. Yes, I heard that you were the Hortator of House Lalu. You could not hold that rank if Orvastren did not wish it. Since you already have some agreement with Orvastren, I will name you the new Grandmaster of House Lalu. In order for House Lalu and the most virtuous aspects of the Empire to survive, we must find a way to control the Ordinators. Beryl Sala, the leader of the Ordinators, is a fanatic. The Archcanon Tholer Sarioni, on the other hand, seems to be a decent and reasonable man. I need you to convince Archcanon Sarioni to put a stop to the worst of the Ordinator's zeal. Sarioni may be found at the High Fane in Vivek. Here is a key to his quarters. Go speak with Archcanon Tholer Sarioni in Vivek. Get him to put a stop to the worst of Beryl Sala's excesses. I'm told you claim to be the incarnate, Nerevar reborn according to legend. My father used to say, when you hear something unbelievable, don't believe it. From what I hear, your story is remarkable enough without relying on ancient prophecies. I suggest you stand upon your reputation and leave superstitions to the prophets and holy men. I am glad you were able to spare his life. Once our business is concluded, I will consider your advancement.
The ash storms are a nuisance.
The Empire of Tamriel encompasses the undead rule it now.
I am Varys Vantinius, the Knight of the Imperial Dragon. That makes me the head of the Imperial Legion here in Vardenfell.
A warm welcome to you.
Are you looking for me? Do you want to build? Do you have the proper papers? Yes, everything seems to be in order. I will give the orders to be in construction.
Sleepers, awake. How's day gone?
Outlander, would you like to earn some gold? Then take care of Trarena Dahlan for me. She's a petty annoyance, but Mistress Thorana won't let me leave the tower to take care of her.
Let no new thing arise. I'm trying.
Are you here to feed the spiders? What are you here for? Are you here to feed the spiders? It's a steel box, of course. You keep things like bitter green roots in it, keeps them fresh with a little netch blood. Or is that a Hortator? Yes, or spiders. In the box. Spider eggs, keeps them fresh with netch blood. You wouldn't have any with you, eh? Spider eggs? Nice fresh ones? So, go ahead. Show me the Hortator. Hortator? You got it with you? Always happy to get some fresh spider eggs. Or spiders? When I was a much younger, we grew our own spiders. In Hortadors, big ones. Needed 'em big for the spiders. What, spiders? You listening? Spiders, that's what I said. Big ones. So you need a big Hortator. Ours was steel with silver plating. Kirjo used to polish it. Cute little kitty. Had it since it was a bitty kitty. Gone now, of course. Dropped dead. They get old and you have to get new ones. Never quite as good as the old ones, of course, but what can you do? Oh, there you are, Outlander. What was your name again? Are you listening to me? Who wants to talk about Hortadors? That's boring. It's so boring here with no one to talk to, except Tilami Haralo, and Monosa Daris, and Muldroni Rendas, and what's his name, Bals Tadris, and all they talk about is themselves. It's so dreary. If only they'd do something smart, or surprising, or funny, or something to do with spiders, but no, just... Oh, it's you again. No, Telvani make the worst counselors. I wouldn't listen to their advice if I were you. Eh? Yes? Thorana? Yes, yes, of course. Goodness! Where did you learn how to do that? Can you do it again? Ooh, very pretty. Do it again. Oh, please, please. Oh, certainly. I have a Hortador around here somewhere if you'll just... Oh, you want to be a Hortator? Certainly. Go right ahead. Right after you do that thing again. That's amazing. Oh, goody, goody. You want to see my Hortador? Oh dear, where did I put it? In the basement. What did you say? You want to be a Hortador? Well, if that's what you want, go right ahead. I remember my first Hortador. I used to have a little baby scrib, and I kept him in my Hortador, but he was eaten by spider with a man's body down in the basement. What were you saying? Where did you go? Oh, goody, goody.
Khajiit cannot escape without the key.
You can't evade my spells!
Let no new thing arise. I'm Darvasa Vedas, and this is Telbranora, Mistress Thorana's Telvani stronghold. Are you looking for services? A Hortator is chosen by consensus. Everyone has to agree. A single no is a veto. First, a great house has to choose a Hortator. Then that Hortator has to go persuade the other great houses to agree to name him Hortator of their houses, too. Here's a recent edition of the Brown Book of Great House Telvani. It lists the current Telvani councilors and their residences. Let me mark the locations of the councilors' towers on your map. Tel Arun, Tel Vos, Tel and Tel center of Sadrith Mora. You should consult the recent edition of the Brown Book. A Hortator is a champion who leads by inspiration. He challenges opposing heroes in single combat. He goes on long, desperate quests. He goes alone into the citadels of the enemy. He confronts the dangers no one else in the house is strong enough or courageous enough to face.
Quickly, Outlander, I haven't much time.
Welcome to Sadrith Mora. This is the... Check over at Dirty Muriel's. Might be there.
Welcome to Sadrith Mora. This is the district seat of House Telvani.
Whatever you want, the answer...
Whatever you want, the answer is no. Hortator, war leader of House Telvani. Is that necessary? Why doesn't anyone tell me about these things? So, do you want the job? Are you qualified? Good, then go ahead, I don't care. Be the Hortator. Now go away. Just go, be the Hortator. Leave me alone. I am Master Neloth, one of the counselors of House Telvani. If you want to learn about House Telvani, speak with my mouth in the Telvani Council House in Sadrith Mora.
I was trying to summon a seducer. I got a scamp instead.
I don't know you. What do you want? A Hortator is a
I am Archmagister Gothrin, and I do not suffer fools. I was trying to summon a seducer. I got a scamp instead.
Yes, I know what a Hortator is. No, wait, let me think. Yes, I understand perfectly. Your story makes sense. Your proofs are persuasive. But a decision on such a remarkable matter is a grave responsibility, and not to be taken in haste. I will need some time to reflect and consider, and to confer with the other Telvani counselors. Leave me.
Quickly, Outlander, I haven't much time.
Yes, I am still I said, I will need some time to reflect and consider, and to confer with the other Telvani counselors, and I told you to leave me.
Yes, I am still taking the matter of your appointment as Telvani Hortator under consideration.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Faris Varo, and this is Voss Village. Telvoss Tower. That's over to the west. Can I help you? Don't have many services here, I'm afraid.
Yes, stranger? Master Arian has been trying to talk some of the reclusive Telvani into joining the council. I think he may be planning to challenge the Archmagister. The Mages Guild is a professional organization chartered by the Emperor to promote study of the arcane arts, and it's where you go to find wizards for hire. Training, goods, and services are cheaper for members, and the guild stewards know where to find work. If you're thinking of making wizardry your profession, you should join and work your way up the ranks. Look for guild halls in Balmora. The Scamp is a weak, cowardly servant of Mehrunes Dagon. Scamps may be summoned by conjurers, and their skin is sought by alchemists for its magical properties.
Then pay with your blood, outlaw.
I'm Teritus Telanian, Chief of Master Arian's Mercenary Guard. Providing for the prosperity of Telvos and the village of Vos is my trade. And from the looks of you, adventuring is your trade. If you are an adventurer, would you be interested in a little work? We've been trying to establish trade links with the Zainab. Master Arion thinks that shared self-interest will make the Zainab more careful about offending Telvos. But dealing with the Zainab is tricky, requiring knowledge of the Ashlanders, a silver tongue, and sharp wits. I'll pay you 100 drakes to visit the Zainab camp and find out what goods the tribe would be interested in trading for. Good. When you've determined the trade goods wanted by the Zainab, report back to me. I'm a warrior by trade, and an officer by training. I served in the legions, and I know how to run a garrison. I know how to fight, and I know how to lead men. Master Arion is a very original thinker, and I help him keep his feet on the ground.
I have heard of you, yes. You are the outlander who wishes to be the Telvani Hortator. A Hortator is a special champion and war leader chosen to lead a great house in war. Why do you ask? Yes, I understand. You are willing to take the responsibility, and I am willing to vote for you as Hortator. I think the other Telvani counselors will also cooperate, though some might need a little persuading. Master Neloth is ill-tempered, Mistress Dratha doesn't like men, and Mistress Thorana is losing her mind. Archmagister Gothrin is another problem. He will not refuse you directly, but will delay indefinitely. I recommend that you to kill Archmagister Gothrin. Mistress Dratha is the oldest living Telvani counselor, and is sustained by the necromantic arts. She dislikes men of all races, though I do not know why. You may find her in her tower, in Tel Mora. Archmagister Gothrin never directly refuses requests. He just delays indefinitely, never giving an answer. I don't know of any solution other than killing Gothrin. I'll tell you plainly. I stand to gain if Archmagister Gothrin dies. I say this so you won't think I'm trying to trick you. My advice is still good. Gothrin won't name you Hortator, but he'll never come out and say so. And in House Telvani, it is customary to settle disputes in this manner. House Telvani seeks candidates of high intelligence and dominant will. You should consult the recent edition of the Brown Book of Great House Telvani. It lists the current Telvani counselors and their residences. I have given you my own vote for Hortator of House Telvani, but you must get the votes of all the surviving counselors. She has not aged well and becomes more eccentric every year. Her tower is in Tel Brenora, which is on Azura's coast far to... He lives in Tel Naga, the tower in Sadrith Mora. He has a short temper, but he will listen to reason if you are persuasive enough. Do not expect... I am Master Arion. I have heard of you. Might you want to join House Telvani? No one here will stop you from looking into any line of inquiry, nor do we force you to share your secrets like those in the Mages Guild. A Hortator is a champion who leads by inspiration. A Hortator is chosen by consensus. Everyone has to agree.
Okay, I'm listening.
Let no new thing arise, Outlander. Let no new thing arise, Outlander.
Pleasant journeys. I'm Sadella Ara. What is this man doing here? Is it lost? How did this man get in here? Hello? Who's supposed to be on duty? Will someone show the poor thing out? It must be lost. Utterly and completely lost. Body and soul. Lost in the darkness that surpasses understanding. Do I make myself clear? Manling? What is this man doing here? Is it lost? It's a start. What else you got? I suppose we can talk more? You're too kind. I can't refuse such— Well, if you insist, I must not refuse. This is suitable. Sharing is good. I like sharing. Oh, Bavek. I think it's a man. Oh, that's so pathetic. Look at the poor bunny. Oh, I suppose now we must be merciful and at least listen to it. Well, I'm glad we listened, and glad you persisted. So there's something to those old prophecies after all. I shouldn't wonder. Pig-headed battle mages don't pay attention to Lady Azura's portents as they should. And you are the foretold Nerevarine? Well then, you shall be our Hortator. You have my vote, and my blessing, and this scroll. It will come in handy where you're going. Yes, I've given you my vote as Hortator. I just wish I could see Beryl Sala's face right now.
Yes, I am still taking the matter. If I liked you better, then I might tell you. Yes, I am still taking the matter of your appointment as Telvani Hortator under consideration. You're upsetting me. Can't we resolve this in a civil manner? It's okay, really. I didn't mean it. Very well, I have heard your story. And you are not one of us, so I suppose I'll have to explain. Or you'll just keep annoying me. I have no intention of naming you Hortator of House Telvani. It is not in Telvani interest to name an unknown and unreliable outlander, an outsider to such an important position. My opinion will not change. If you persist in bothering me, you will regret it. This discussion is over. I have not changed my mind. I do not intend for you to even be the Telvani Hortator. Fulfill the prophecies in your next incarnation, Nerevar. I said, I will need some time to reflect and consider. and to confer with the other Telvani counselors. And
Are you here to... Oh, goody goody. You gave all the counselors a Hortator? No? That thing you showed me then? I'm glad, dear, really. Are you here to show me that thing you did? Or did you... That's nice, dear. Is the Hortator that silly thing you showed me? Would you do it again? Ooh, thank you. Oh, dear. Tired now.